Have you ever seen a star-studded team completely vanish when it matters most? That's exactly what's happening in Los Angeles right now, and Lakers fans are feeling the pressure. In this video, we're bringing you the latest updates straight out of Lakerland, featuring names like LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves, plus a recent statement that's stirring up a lot of buzz within the fan base. And hold on, because there's also a shocking front office move that shook the NBA, but somehow didn't get the recognition many believe it deserved. Stay locked in, because what's happening now could shape the future of the franchise. Don't miss a single detail, and smash that like button to show your support. Things are tense in Lakerland after a brutal playoff flop that saw the purple and gold bow out in the first round, winning just one game. For a team stacked with names like LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves, that's not just a letdown, it's a flat-out faceplant. Let's call it what it is. The Lakers' so-called Big Three straight up vanished when it mattered most. These were the guys who carried the load all regular season, but when the lights got brighter, their play dimmed. Austin Reeves, who had been rock solid all year, suddenly couldn't find his rhythm. The man went from averaging over 20 points and nearly 6 dimes per night to just 16.2 points and 3.6 assists in the series against Minnesota. And don't even start on the energy. He just looked out of sync. To his credit, Reeves didn't dodge the heat. In his exit interview, he owned up to the letdown, but he's not panicking. In fact, he's still betting big on this trio. His message: give us more time. We just gotta keep growing together, he said. You get more chemistry with every rep. Come crunch time, you know exactly what to do when it's clicking, when it's not. That stuff doesn't come overnight. And he's not wrong. The regular season showed flashes of what this squad could be. But in the playoffs, their numbers nosedived. The trio's plus-minus hit a brutal 24, the 7th worst combo on the roster. Their offense went from buzzing at 117.8 to sputtering at 109.4, and the pace slowed to a crawl. Yes, injuries played a part. LeBron sprained his MCL late in Game 5, Luka had a stomach bug in Game 3, and Reeves was hobbling around with a sprained toe. But let's be honest, even with those issues, the vibe just wasn't there. They didn't look sharp, and they didn't look connected. Still, there's no panic coming from upstairs. Rob Pelinka's still all in on his stars. Our confidence in those three? It's higher than ever, he said. He believes in the trio's ceiling, and made it clear the front office is locked in on putting the right support around them to chase that banner. Yeah, a first-round exit stings, but the Western Conference isn't a cakewalk, and sometimes progress takes time. With Luka entering a full offseason with the squad, JJ Redick getting a full year to put his stamp on the team, and LeBron doing LeBron things, there's still reason to believe this core has real potential. Don't call it a rebuild, call it a reboot. Do you still believe this roster can work, or should Lakers fans brace for more disappointment? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Because if that first story already raised eyebrows, the next one is even more surprising, and will have you questioning what's next for this team. So Rob Pelinka went out and pulled off arguably the wildest trade the league's ever seen, shipping out Anthony Davis and a first-round pick for Luka freaking Doncic, and somehow didn't even crack the top 5 in Executive of the Year voting? Man, if that ain't a case of being snubbed, I don't know what is. Let's rewind. It was February when Pelinka shocked the NBA world. He sent AD, yes, that AD, a 10-time All-Star and the anchor of the Lakers' title defense, along with Max Christie, and a 2029 first to Dallas. In return, he landed a 26-year-old, 5-time All-NBA flamethrower in Luka Doncic, plus Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris. That's a franchise reset-level move. Pelinka basically said, let's hand LeBron one of the best young superstars alive and make another run at this thing. And look, it didn't stop there. LA also shipped out Jalen Hood-Schifino and a second-rounder to the Jazz, helping Dallas loop in their own 2025 second. There was a plan. There is a plan. But when the Executive of the Year results came out, Oklahoma City's Sam Presti took home the crown, and let's be fair, he has built a juggernaut. 68 wins, 2 All-Stars, a ridiculous war chest of draft picks, and a future as bright as a supernova. Presti earned it. No hate there. What is wild, though, is Pelinka landing 6th, behind Lawrence Frank of the Clippers. After the Clippers crumbled down the stretch again, it's almost like the voters penalized Pelinka for leaving the roster a piece short after the Luka deal, especially when the failed Mark Williams trade left them thin at center. But that move fell through because of a failed physical, not some front office blunder. Sure, the Lakers didn't finish strong. They bowed out early. But the Doncic trade wasn't just a short-term play, it was a recalibration of the entire franchise. That's a bold, high-stakes chess move. And if anything, Pelinka deserves credit for having the guts to pull that trigger. So yeah, Presti winning is cool. But Pelinka not even cracking the top 5? That's just disrespectful. You think the Lakers will finally land that center this summer to complete the puzzle? One thing that's hard to swallow is seeing such a talented team exit quietly, and having key front office moves go completely overlooked by the league. The on-court performance was disappointing, sure, but there's someone behind the scenes making bold choices that could pay off big time. The real issue? Missing pieces, lack of chemistry, and zero recognition. Now all we can hope for is an off-season that delivers what this team needs. If you want to stay updated on every twist and turn, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any Lakers news.